Police car light. Have you ever wondered why some men effortlessly attract women while others struggle to spark that deep emotional connection? Police car light. What if I told you that attraction isn't just about looks or status, but about psychological triggers that make women feel an undeniable pull towards certain men? Science has uncovered mind-blowing facts about what truly makes a woman fall in love, and one of the biggest secrets lies in something as simple, but as powerful, as scent. Brain psychological fact number 1. Women fall in love through their sense of smell. That's right. Scientific studies reveal that a man's natural scent can increase a woman's emotional attraction by 88%. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you use this to your advantage? And that's just the beginning. As we dive deeper, we'll reveal even more psychological truths that most men don't know, like why respecting a woman's independence actually makes her want you more, or why subtle teasing can be a powerful sign of attraction. But here's the key. Understanding these psychological facts isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about unlocking the hidden science of attraction so you can create genuine, lasting connections. Stick with me until the end because we're about to break down the exact sense, behaviors, and unspoken signals that make women feel an irresistible emotional connection. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Fire ready to unlock the secrets of attraction? Let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Psychological fact number 1. Women fall in love through the sense of smell. It's not just a fleeting attraction, it's a powerful, emotional connection that starts deep within their senses. Imagine this. When a woman finds a man's scent captivating, it doesn't just pass by unnoticed, it sparks something much deeper. The scent of a man has the incredible ability to stir emotions that pave the way for love, and this connection is far more profound than most realize. According to an eye-opening study conducted by the Federal University of the United States, a woman's affection for a man can skyrocket by an astonishing 88% if she enjoys his scent. This emotional and biological reaction is not simply coincidental. It is a result of the way her brain processes smells. Women are biologically wired to be more sensitive to scents than men. This is because they have 50% more neurons in the olfactory bulb, the part of the brain responsible for processing smells, than men do. This heightened sensitivity gives women an almost supernatural ability to detect and react to fragrances, making scent a much stronger trigger for emotional responses. It's as if their senses are finely tuned to pick up on the subtle nuances of a man's natural scent, and the effect it has on them can be profound and lasting. When a woman is drawn to a man's fragrance, it can send waves of emotional connection rushing through her, igniting feelings of attraction, comfort, and even longing. Understanding this powerful biological reaction offers an incredible advantage in the realm of attraction. The right scent can become a secret weapon, a way to spark a deep, magnetic bond that leaves a lasting impression. Choosing the right fragrance isn't just about smelling good. It's about crafting an emotional experience that resonates with her senses and makes her feel something she can't quite explain. The right fragrance creates an aura of allure and intimacy, something that subtly but profoundly connects you on a deeper level. Stay tuned until the end of this video, because we're about to dive into which specific fragrances have been scientifically proven to awaken the senses and strengthen the emotional connection between you and a woman. You'll learn how certain scents have the power to draw her in and create a magnetic attraction that goes far beyond just what meets the eye. Prepare to discover how scent can become an essential and irresistible part of your presence. Psychological fact number 2. Women are drawn to men who respect their independence and emotional needs. When it comes to attraction and emotional connection, women are naturally more receptive to men who honor their autonomy and acknowledge their emotional depth. A man who forcefully imposes his will, disregards her personal boundaries, or attempts to take control in a domineering way often finds himself met with resistance. Women are intuitive and highly attuned to energy. When a man exudes an overbearing, entitled, or aggressive presence, it can feel suffocating, unsettling, or even repellent. Attraction is not about forcing chemistry or demanding attention. It's about fostering a natural connection that makes a woman feel safe, respected, and valued. Women instinctively crave emotional security, and the men who succeed in forming deep, meaningful bonds with them understand this fundamental truth. True attraction is not about manipulation or dominance, but about creating a dynamic in which a woman feels comfortable being her authentic self. If a man approaches a woman with a sense of entitlement or an expectation that she should conform to his way of thinking or behaving, she will likely withdraw. However, when he respects her opinions, values her choices, and offers an environment where she feels free to express herself without fear of judgment, she is far more likely to let her guard down and engage in a real, lasting connection. The magic happens when a man balances quiet confidence with genuine vulnerability. Many men mistakenly believe they must always project strength, control, and unwavering certainty to be attractive. But in reality, emotional depth, expressed through honesty, empathy, and the ability to share one's thoughts and feelings, is what truly draws a woman in. Women are deeply moved by authenticity. When a man allows himself to be real, when he isn't afraid to show his softer side, his fears, or his aspirations, it makes him profoundly compelling. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's an invitation to trust. Trust, after all, is the cornerstone of every deep emotional bond. But trust isn't something that can be demanded or rushed. It must be nurtured over time. It requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to truly see and understand the other person. Building trust means listening, really listening, to what a woman says and, just as importantly, to what she doesn't say. A woman's body language reveals an entire world of unspoken emotions. The way she leans in when she's engaged, the subtle flicker of her eyes when something intrigues her, the slight hesitation in her voice when she's uncertain, all of these signals offer invaluable insight into her feelings. A man who is perceptive, who takes the time to read these silent cues and respond with care and emotional intelligence, sets himself apart in a powerful way. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Attraction isn't just about looks, status, or grand gestures. It's about making a woman feel seen, heard, and deeply understood. It's about creating a space where she feels comfortable being vulnerable herself. Women are not drawn to men who seek to control them, but to those who make them feel safe in their presence. When a man respects her boundaries, appreciates her individuality, and approaches her with a balance of confidence and emotional depth, he naturally becomes someone she wants to be around. In the end, the most powerful connections aren't built on force, pressure, or persuasion. They are built on trust, mutual understanding, and the quiet but undeniable pull of two souls recognizing something meaningful in one another. Psychological fact number 3. Women often experience a whirlwind of emotions when they're near someone who intrigues them, yet many will never openly reveal their true feelings. Attraction isn't always spoken. It's a delicate, unspoken dance, a silent tension charged with curiosity, excitement, and untold desires. You may think she sees you only as a friend, but beneath the surface, emotions can simmer, waiting for the right moment to be acknowledged. If a woman captivates your interest, resist the temptation to slip into the just friends zone too quickly. While friendship is valuable, it can sometimes work against romantic potential if you're not careful. The truth is, a deep emotional connection often precedes attraction, but only if the foundation is built on romantic energy, not platonic comfort. According to a revealing study, 68% of women admitted they would consider a romantic relationship with a man if they sensed he could provide what they deeply desired, be it emotional security, excitement, passion, or simply the feeling of being truly seen and wanted. This is exactly why it's crucial to subtly but unmistakably communicate your attraction from the very beginning. Confidence sparks intrigue. Mystery fuels desire. Boldness creates opportunities. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude certainty and direction, those who don't hesitate to show genuine interest while maintaining an air of self-respect and value. If you hesitate too long, she may unconsciously categorize you as just a friend, and once that line is drawn, it can be difficult to cross. The key is to strike a balance. Be present, be engaging, be slightly elusive. Don't lay all your cards on the table at once, but make sure she senses that beneath your words, gestures, and presence, there's a deeper attraction at play. A woman's heart often responds not to words, but to how she feels in your presence. Want to unlock more psychological secrets about attraction and human connection? Drop a comment below, and I'll share powerful insights that might just change the way you approach relationships forever. Psychological fact number 4. The irresistible power of preselection. Human attraction is a complex and fascinating interplay of psychology, biology, and social dynamics. One of the most undeniable, powerful, and often overlooked truths is the phenomenon of preselection, a principle that can completely transform the way women perceive and respond to a man. So, what exactly is preselection? It's the idea that when women express interest in a man, whether subtly or openly, his desirability skyrockets in the eyes of others. Research suggests that men who are already validated, admired, or sought after by women are perceived as significantly more attractive, often up to 3 times more than they otherwise would be. This effect isn't just limited to men in relationships. It applies to any man who is seen interacting comfortably with women, being liked by them, and naturally fitting into their social circles. Why does preselection work so powerfully? Attraction is not just about looks, it's about perception. Women are naturally drawn to signals of high social value, confidence, and desirability. When a man is surrounded by women, whether as friends, acquaintances, or admirers, it sends a strong subconscious message. Small blue diamond, this man is worth my attention. Small blue diamond, other women see value in him, so there must be something special about him. Small blue diamond, he is comfortable around women, which means he is emotionally intelligent and socially skilled. This is an instinctive response that dates back to ancient times. In the past, a man who was desired by multiple women was often perceived as a strong provider, a good mate, or someone with valuable traits. This biological wiring still influences female attraction today, even if we don't always realize it. How to use preselection to your advantage. The beauty of preselection is that you don't need to be a ladies' man or constantly pursue women romantically to benefit from it. Simply surrounding yourself with female friends, acquaintances, and colleagues can shift how you are perceived. Here's how you can harness the power of preselection. White heavy check mark. Befriend and socialize with women. Not all female interactions need to be about dating. By genuinely enjoying the company of women, you create a natural, relaxed dynamic that others will notice. White heavy check mark. Be seen engaging with women in social settings. Whether you're at a party, a cafe, or a social event, being around women and having effortless conversations makes you appear more charismatic and interesting. White heavy check mark. Maintain positive relationships with female friends. Women talk, and their opinions about you spread faster than you think. If they speak highly of you, their friends will start viewing you in a more favorable light. White heavy check mark. Avoid coming across as desperate or overly flirtatious. The key to preselection is effortless social proof. If it looks like you're trying too hard to gain attention, it has the opposite effect. Instead, let your natural interactions speak for themselves. What happens when you master preselection? Once you start implementing these changes, you'll begin to notice a dramatic shift in how women respond to you. Conversations will flow more easily, women will initiate interactions more often, and you'll experience a level of attraction and attention that once seemed out of reach. What's truly remarkable is that this effect is completely organic. It's not about playing games, pretending to be someone you're not, or using manipulation. It's about naturally positioning yourself in a way that makes attraction effortless. So, if you want to ignite curiosity, spark desire, and draw women toward you without even trying, focus on building friendships, socializing, and becoming someone who is naturally surrounded by women. When you do this, you become the prize, and suddenly, attraction is no longer something you chase. It's something that comes to you. Psychological fact number 5. If she teases you, she's deeply interested. When a woman playfully teases you, gives you silly nicknames, or gently pokes fun at you, it's rarely just for entertainment. It's often a powerful, subconscious way of expressing attraction. This flirtatious behavior is her way of creating a sense of connection, testing the waters, and drawing you into her world. She may not always come out and say, "I like you," but her playful jabs and witty remarks are often her way of showing you that she enjoys your presence, values your attention, and is intrigued by you. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Teasing isn't just about the words she says. It's about the sparkle in her eyes, the mischievous grin on her lips, and the way she lingers just a little longer in your presence. Women communicate their interest in subtle, emotionally charged ways, through body language, playful banter, and the little moments of laughter you share. If she's truly interested, she'll find excuses to engage with you, challenge you in a light-hearted way, and create an inside joke that only the two of you understand. She's not just testing your sense of humor, she's testing your confidence, your ability to keep up with her energy, and whether you can match her wit and charm. There's a hidden meaning behind her teasing. It's not just about the joke itself, but the emotional connection that underlies it. If she didn't care, she wouldn't make the effort. Teasing is an intimate form of attention, a way of saying, "I notice you, and I want you to notice me too." The more personal and unique her teasing is, the more it signifies a real emotional investment. Pay attention to the way she delivers her playful remarks. Is there a slight blush in her cheeks? Does she glance at you after saying something teasing, almost as if she's checking for your reaction? These little cues speak volumes. Instead of brushing off her teasing, embrace it. Play along, meet her energy, and let the chemistry build. A confident, playful response can turn an ordinary moment into a magnetic interaction. The next time she calls you a goofy nickname or jokingly gives you a hard time, smirk and say something like, "Oh, I see what you're doing. You think I didn't notice? You tease me because you like me, don't you?" Delivered with charm and confidence, this response not only keeps the flirtation alive, but also deepens the emotional connection between you. By responding playfully rather than defensively, you show her that you're secure in yourself and that you understand the unspoken language of attraction. This can make the teasing even more intense and exciting, creating an irresistible back-and-forth dynamic between you. Women are drawn to men who can handle their energy, engage in witty exchanges, and turn small moments into something electrifying. If she teases you often, take it as a clear sign. She's interested, and she's waiting to see if you'll rise to the challenge. Psychological fact number 6. Women crave men who understand their silent desires. Deep within the intricate world of human connection lies an unspoken truth. Women are irresistibly drawn to men who can decipher their silent language. Unlike men, who often communicate with direct words, women speak in the delicate, mesmerizing dialect of body language, subtle gestures, and fleeting glances. They long to be understood without uttering a single syllable, to have their emotions recognized without the burden of explicit expression. For many women, vulnerability is a risk they hesitate to take. The fear of rejection, of exposing their emotions only to be dismissed or misunderstood, is a weight they carry silently. Rather than boldly declaring their interest, they rely on nuanced signals, a lingering gaze, the gentle touch of a hand, the playful flick of their hair, or a soft smile that lingers just a second too long. These are not random actions. They are invitations, whispered confessions of attraction wrapped in unspoken grace. And yet, not all men possess the sensitivity to recognize these subtle cues, and that can be heartbreaking. When a woman subtly signals her interest and is met with obliviousness, a quiet disappointment settles in her heart. She may not express it outwardly, but she feels unnoticed, unseen, undesired. It is in these moments of silent rejection that she withdraws, her interest fading into the shadows. She may have felt a spark, a fleeting moment of connection, but without acknowledgement, that spark flickers and dies. This is why some men seem to effortlessly attract women. They understand this hidden language. They notice the way her eyes linger, how she leans in just slightly when speaking to him, the way her laughter softens in his presence. They pick up on the energy, the quiet pull of attraction that exists between two people who feel a magnetic connection. It's not about having the perfect words or rehearsed pickup lines. It's about emotional intelligence, about attunement, about being present in the moment and recognizing what is often left unsaid. Women don't just want a man who listens. They crave a man who perceives. A man who can read between the lines, who sees beyond the surface, who understands their desires without them having to voice them. To be that man is to step into a world where attraction becomes effortless, where chemistry ignites in the space between words, and where love, in its purest form, flourishes without force. So the next time you're with a woman, pay attention, not just to what she says, but to what she shows. Watch the way her body reacts, the rhythm of her breathing, the way her eyes meet yours and linger just a moment longer than necessary. There is an entire universe of emotions woven into these silent gestures, a world of meaning hidden within the smallest of movements. If you learn to listen with your eyes and your intuition, you will unlock a connection far deeper than words could ever convey. Women don't just want to be heard, they want to be felt, to be seen, to be understood on a level that transcends mere conversation. When you master the art of reading her silent language, you don't just capture her interest, you capture her soul. Psychological fact number 7. Women are deeply invested in their appearance during intimate moments. For many women, intimacy is not just about physical connection. It's an experience that engages both the body and the mind. A significant part of this experience involves how they feel about their appearance. Women put great thought into the details that enhance their allure, from the fabric of their lingerie to the colors that complement their skin tone. They meticulously choose pieces that make them feel beautiful, sensual, and desirable, not just for their partner but for their own confidence and self-assurance. Unlike the common belief that men are the primary visual creatures, women also care deeply about how they are perceived in these intimate moments. The right choice of attire can make a woman feel empowered, sexy, and completely in tune with her femininity. However, even the most confident woman is not immune to moments of self-doubt. She may wonder if her partner notices the little things she's done to enhance her appeal, the lace of her lingerie, the curve of her silhouette, or the way her perfume subtly lingers in the air. This is why verbal appreciation plays a crucial role in deepening intimacy. Silence can sometimes be misinterpreted as indifference, which may cause her to second-guess her choices. A simple yet heartfelt compliment, whether about her beauty, her choice of attire, or the way she carries herself, can have a profound impact on her confidence. It reassures her that her efforts are noticed and valued, making her feel even more connected to the moment. When a woman feels genuinely appreciated, she becomes more eager to express herself through her style and presence. She may feel inspired to wear more alluring outfits, embrace bolder colors, or exude even more confidence the next time she's with you. The psychological boost from feeling desired not only enhances her self-esteem but also strengthens the bond between both partners, making every intimate encounter even more exciting and emotionally fulfilling. At the core of it all, attraction thrives on emotional connection, reassurance, and mutual appreciation. A woman doesn't just want to be desired, she wants to feel celebrated, cherished, and seen. By offering genuine compliments and making her feel like the most captivating woman in the room, you unlock a level of intimacy that goes beyond the physical, one that leaves a lasting imprint on both your hearts and minds. Psychological fact number 8. When a man forms a deep emotional connection with a woman, it awakens something profound within her, a surge of sensations, heightened passion, and an undeniable sense of closeness. Unlike men, who are often driven by physical attraction, women's desire is deeply rooted in mental and emotional stimulation. Their minds are intricate landscapes where emotions, memories, and subconscious desires intertwine, shaping how they experience intimacy. Understanding this psychological complexity can completely transform the way a woman feels in your presence. True satisfaction, both emotional and physical, doesn't come from simply being together. It comes from feeling truly understood, cherished, and desired on a deeper level. A woman's body follows where her mind and heart lead, which means that before any physical connection, you must first reach her emotionally. Instead of being overly direct or rushing into physicality, learn the art of subtle connection. Engage her in meaningful conversation, listen intently, and create an atmosphere where she feels emotionally safe and valued. Use your words, your energy, and your presence to stir anticipation. The more she feels seen and appreciated, the more deeply she will open herself to you. This is where true intimacy begins, not in touch, but in understanding. However, be mindful. This process is delicate. If you rush, push too hard, or fail to recognize her emotional needs, you risk breaking the fragile trust that makes this connection so powerful. But if you master the balance of patience, attentiveness, and emotional depth, you will create an unshakable bond, one that lingers in her thoughts and strengthens her feelings for you in ways she may not even fully understand. Want to explore more about the psychology of attraction, desire, and deep emotional connection? Drop a comment below, and I'll share even more powerful insights that will forever change how you connect with women. Psychological fact number 9. The unbreakable bond between women and their friends. One of the most fascinating and often misunderstood dynamics in relationships is the deep, unwavering emotional connection women share with their closest friends, sometimes even more so than with their romantic partners. Studies reveal that many women feel a stronger sense of trust, understanding, and emotional safety with their best friends than they do with their significant others. But why does this happen? The answer lies in the unconditional, judgment-free support that female friendships often provide. Unlike romantic relationships, which can be clouded by expectations, conflicts, and societal pressures, a woman's best friend represents a safe haven, someone who listens without judgment, offers comfort without conditions, and provides support without expecting anything in return. Why female friendships can feel stronger than romantic relationships. Small blue diamond emotional security. Women often feel they can be their most authentic, vulnerable selves around their best friends, without fear of criticism or rejection. This emotional transparency strengthens the bond. Small blue diamond unfiltered honesty and trust. Best friends share secrets, fears, and desires in a way that even the most intimate romantic relationships may not always allow. This level of honesty fosters a deep emotional connection. Small blue diamond, no strings attached. Unlike romantic relationships, friendships aren't tied to responsibilities, obligations, or long-term expectations. The absence of these pressures makes female friendships feel lighter and more emotionally fulfilling. Small blue diamond judgment-free zone. Women often fear judgment from their partners, but with their best friends, they feel completely safe to express their thoughts, frustrations, and desires without worrying about consequences. The risk of emotional betrayal in relationships. Because these friendships provide such intense emotional satisfaction, they can sometimes blur the lines between platonic love and emotional intimacy. If a woman consistently turns to her best friend for emotional fulfillment instead of her partner, it can lead to emotional betrayal, a form of infidelity that is often subtle yet deeply damaging to relationships. Many people assume cheating is purely physical, but emotional betrayal can be just as painful and destructive. It happens when a woman shares her deepest thoughts, feelings, and struggles with a friend rather than her partner, creating a growing distance in the relationship. Over time, this emotional detachment can leave the partner feeling excluded, disconnected, and undervalued. How to maintain healthy boundaries in a relationship. White heavy checkmark. Communicate openly. If your partner is turning to her friends more than you for emotional support, talk about it. Let her know you want to be her safe space, too. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. White heavy checkmark. Encourage healthy friendships, but stay connected. Friendships are important, but so is maintaining an intimate emotional bond with your partner. Create time for deep conversations and meaningful moments together. White heavy checkmark. Recognize the signs of emotional distance. If your partner seems more excited to share news, concerns, or emotions with her best friend than with you, it's a sign that your emotional connection needs attention. White heavy checkmark. Build emotional intimacy together. Strengthen your relationship by fostering trust, understanding, and emotional vulnerability. The deeper your emotional bond, the less likely she'll feel the need to seek that fulfillment elsewhere. Final thoughts. It's not that women intentionally love their friends more than their partners. It's that friendships provide a unique form of comfort, trust, and security that romantic relationships sometimes struggle to match. But the key to a lasting, fulfilling relationship is ensuring that emotional intimacy is nurtured within the partnership, rather than being outsourced entirely to friends. When a couple truly listens, supports, and emotionally fulfills each other, they create a relationship that feels just as safe, unbreakable, and irreplaceable as the strongest of friendships. Blue Heart. Psychological fact number 10. Some women accept dates just for free food. Dating can be an exciting, nerve-wracking experience, filled with anticipation and hope. But here's a surprising reality. Some women agree to go on dates not because they're romantically interested, but simply to enjoy a free meal. According to U.S. research, a staggering 38% of women have admitted to accepting dates primarily for the sake of getting a complimentary dinner. This statistic sheds light on the complexities of modern dating and the different motivations that drive people to say yes to an invitation. While many women genuinely seek companionship, connection, and romance, others may see a date as an opportunity for a nice night out with no real emotional investment. This doesn't necessarily mean they have bad intentions. Sometimes, they might be undecided about their feelings, curious, or even just going along with social expectations. However, it does mean that as a man, it's important to be mindful of who you invest your time, energy, and resources into. So, how can you tell if a woman is genuinely interested in you or just in it for the perks? Pay attention to the way she interacts with you. Does she engage in meaningful conversation, show curiosity about your life, and make an effort to connect? Or does she seem disengaged, only perking up when it's time to order? If she never initiates plans, avoids personal questions, or treats the date like a transaction rather than an opportunity to bond, these might be red flags that her interest lies more in the dinner than in you. Before inviting someone out, take the time to gauge her enthusiasm. Is she excited to see you? Does she text or call you first? Does she suggest activities that don't revolve around expensive dinners? Genuine interest is reflected in effort, not just in words. If you're curious about how to spot the signs that a woman truly likes you, drop a comment below. At the end of this video, I'll be sharing expert tips to help you distinguish between real romantic attraction and someone just along for the ride. Stay tuned. Psychological fact number 11. Women want you to approach them when they're upset. One of the most profound yet misunderstood aspects of a woman's emotional world is her need to be seen, heard, and felt, especially in moments of distress. When a woman is upset, whether she's frustrated, hurt, or simply overwhelmed, her natural instinct isn't to push you away entirely. She may seem distant, she may be quiet, or she may even lash out, but deep down, she craves something powerful, your presence. Unlike men, who often prefer solitude or space to process emotions, women tend to seek connection. They want to be approached, to feel that someone genuinely cares enough to step in rather than step away. They don't necessarily need a solution to their problems right away. What they desire most is for you to acknowledge their emotions, to validate their feelings, and to offer them the comfort of knowing they're not alone in their storm. It's important to remember that women experience emotions in a way that is both profound and, at times, unpredictable. Their emotional intensity can be overwhelming, even to themselves, and when they feel deeply, they feel everything, the highs, the lows, and all the in-betweens with extraordinary depth. This is what makes them so passionate, so magnetic, so alive. But it also means they need a man who can withstand their emotional waves rather than flee from them. This is where many men get it wrong. They see an upset woman and assume the best course of action is to give her space, to let her cool down, or to wait until she comes to them. But in reality, doing nothing can be one of the worst things you can do. A woman who is upset doesn't necessarily want distance. She wants reassurance. She wants to feel that she is important enough for you to care, to reach out, to say, "I see you. I hear you. I'm here for you." However, the complexity of female emotions doesn't stop there. Some women, particularly those who have experienced emotional turbulence in their past, may find themselves drawn to men who mistreat them.
Why?
Because emotional highs and lows create a sense of intensity, a roller coaster of feelings that can become strangely addictive. The thrill of unpredictability, the chase, the longing, it all feeds into a psychological loop that some women mistake for passion. The more intense the emotional swings, the deeper the connection may seem, even if it's toxic in reality. This is why understanding a woman's emotional world is crucial. Women don't play emotional games just because. These behaviors are often subconscious, stemming from deeper psychological needs. Some seek stability and reassurance, while others, knowingly or unknowingly, seek the adrenaline rush of an unstable dynamic. Recognizing these patterns is the key to navigating relationships with women in a way that fosters true connection rather than confusion. So, the next time a woman is upset, don't hesitate. Approach her. Show her that her feelings matter. Don't try to fix everything immediately. Just be there. Because in that moment, your presence, your patience, and your understanding will mean more to her than 1,000 empty words ever could. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one thing you've learned from this video that you'll start applying in your life? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Whether it's understanding the power of scent, respecting a woman's independence, or recognizing the unspoken signs of attraction, every small change can make a big difference. Speech balloons, so tell me, what resonated with you the most? And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you even more powerful insights on attraction, relationships, and self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Rock it!